Reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronouns are used to express mutual relationship. Each other and one another, they are reciprocal pronoun. When we talk about two persons, we use each other, and when we talk about for more than two persons, then one another is used. We will see it in the example. Ram and Sham are talking to each other. They are two persons, so each other has been used. Then the boys in the class were quarreling with one another. Here the boys are more than two, so we have used one another here. After that, we'll come to know what relative pronouns are. A relative pronoun relates or refers back to a noun or pronoun called its antecedent. In the category of relative pronouns, there are words who, whose, whom, which, that. For persons, we use who, whose, and whom. When we talk about the subject, means when we use pronoun for the doer of the action, who is used. When we show the possession, whose is used. And when we talk about the third person, then we use whom. Which and that, they are used for non-living things. In the examples, it will be made clear. The student who topped the class is my friend. The student who has been used as a pronoun for the student. It is also used as a conjunction word who, because it is joining the two clauses. The student who topped means we are talking about the subject, so who is used here. I met a man whose father. Here we want to show the possession of the man. I met a man whose father is a doctor. So whose is used here as a relative pronoun. Then the man whom you met yesterday was the chief editor. The man whom you met. In this sentence, the actual subject is you, and whom has been used for the man. So here it is used as an object, because whom is used for the object, because actual subject in this sentence, as I have told earlier also, is you. Bring me the book which is lying on the table. Here which has been used for as a pronoun for the book. Bring me which book? The book which is lying on the table. Remember, we can use that as a relative pronoun for living beings in case of superlative degree, all plus uncountable noun, or non-living things, the same plus noun. If we find one of these conditions, we will use that for living beings. For example, he is the strongest man that I have ever seen. Superlative degree strongest has been given, strongest has been given, so that is used. And all that glitters is not gold. Here that is used. And he is the same man that deceived you. Here again the pronoun that has been used for the man, but we can use that here because the same plus noun is given here. Interrogative pronoun. The form of relative pronouns and interrogative pronouns are identical, but their functions are different. The former joins clauses and the latter asks questions. The examples of questions are given ahead. Who discovered America? As subject, here it is used. Who are you talking about? Again as subject. Which card game do you like to play? Again question is asked. What is in your pocket? Again question is asked in the sentence. Who is used for asking questions about a person's name, and what for seeking permission about a person's profession. Here it has been explained that we use what for asking the name of the person, and who for the name, and what for seeking permission about his profession. If we say what is your father, that means we want to know what the profession of your father is. Then indefinite pronoun. In the category of indefinite pronoun, there is not a fixed number. Examples are some, all, somebody, anybody, nobody, someone, no one, nothing, one, several, many, etc. There was nobody to guide us. Here it is, the pronoun nobody has been used for something, somebody. Someone was calling you there. There was a person who was calling you, but the speaker doesn't know who he was, so he has used someone here. The police did nothing to nab the thief. Nothing is a negative pronoun, so we don't need to use not after that or with the helping verb in the same sentence. One should do one's duty. After one, one's must be used. So it has been clarified with this example, and after that there are distributive pronouns. That distributive pronouns describe members of a group individually, such as each, every, either, neither. We can say either or neither also. Each of you is different, or each boy is different. Compare these two sentences. When we use of after these distributive pronouns, then they will be considered as pronoun, but if we use a noun after them, then they will be considered as distributive adjective. Here it is adjective, and here it has been used as a pronoun. We use them to call or to talk about one person from the group. Each of you. So in the same way we have discussed earlier, if we use this after this is a pen, a verb is used, then it is a pronoun. But if you say this boy, then this you is used in this sentence as an adjective. There are some examples to know more about pronouns. It is between you and me. After between, objective case is used. So it is between you and me. We cannot say it is between I and you. He runs faster than I. When comparison has been made, after then we use nominative case, means as subjective case. Everyone should take care of his or her elders. After everyone we should use his or her in the given sentence. It is I who am to blame. It is me, we cannot say. It is us, we cannot say that. It is we, it is they, it is I, it is you is the actual word that should be used in this type of situation. It is I who am. Then after that verb will be used according to this subject. If we use it is they, then who are to blame will be written. And if it is written it is I who am, am has been used according to the subject I. None of his 3 sons looks after him. If we use of the two, then we must use neither. Neither of his sons looks after him. But if the number has been given more than 2, then none of is required. None of his 3 sons looks after him. And remember, when we use none of or each of or every of, then the verb takes singular form, and the verb becomes singular when we add s or s behind that. I prefer your help to hers. Here hers has been used as possessive pronoun and your has been used as possessive adjective. Sham hurt herself while cutting vegetables. So Sham hurt himself, must be here, himself while cutting the vegetables. So I hope you have learnt a lot about pronouns and you will be able to use pronouns correctly according to the given situation. Keep watching the videos and keep learning. And if you think that my videos deserve your appreciation, then like and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for watching my videos.